So I wanted to make a video about something completely different than what I've talked about in the past, and that is the fact that I watched an entire movie in the metaverse. Let me explain. I decided to buy an Oculus Quest 2 because I saw it at someone's house and gave it a try. The demo was fun and honestly it looked very realistic. The graphics were good and overall it wasn't as pixelated as I expected and it was pretty responsive. Granted, it was still a bit heavy and there still aren't that many applications out there, but I thought that for watching movies or YouTube videos, this could be a good device and a new experience. So I went ahead and bought this device and set it up over the weekend and downloaded a few apps including YouTube VR and Amazon VR. And then I thought to myself, why don't I try watching an actual movie on this? A lot of people try to play movies while sitting in a virtual movie theaters. In fact, that's what some of the dummy apps and demos that people have created in the past have been like. And I wanted to know, as someone that goes to movie theaters often, can this experience replace what a movie theater experience has been like? Can I sit in a virtual screen, a virtual movie theater and enjoy a movie the same way that I do in a theater? So I tried out a few apps to see which app has the best movie viewing experience, and I realized that Amazon VR might be one of my favorite apps to use compared to YouTube VR or Netflix or any other stuff. It's responsive and it offers me great control. And with a decent library, I figured why not. So I go into Amazon VR and I put on this Korean movie that I've been meaning to watch for a while. I turn on the movie, I calibrate my view, I lay down in my bed almost as if I'm sleeping, and I turn off the lights and I start watching the movie. So what was the experience like? Well, I was able to control the screen and aim it just right so it's in my line of sight so that I don't have to move my head up or down and I can lay comfortably still on my bed against my pillow and still get a good angle. I realized that if you watch the movie straight on in the center, then everything seems fine, but the moment you start looking at the corners, up, down, left, right, then things start to get a little bit blurry. Other than that, as I mentioned before, it wasn't pixelated at all. In fact, I thought 1080p was decent quality and I wouldn't mind watching more 1080p content. The quote-unquote speaker system included in the Oculus headset is actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. At first I thought I was gonna have a subpar audio quality and figured that I might need to attach headphones or figure out a different way to get sound on here, but I was pretty satisfied with what I was getting. Not to mention that I didn't need any external attachments. I can just simply put this on and get a pretty good audio experience that's very clear and very easy to understand. I'm not sure if the audio was leaking out. I don't think I have a way for me to test that just yet, though I can go ahead and try to play some stuff or have someone else wear the headset and turn on the volume to see if that's the case. Not that it really matters. So as I mentioned before, watching a movie through the Oculus headset, it's a great experience, but overall you realize that maybe it's a case with me, but over time the background of the movie, the black area surrounding the screen, started turning gray. I don't know if that's just a me case or if that's my eyes adjusting to the darkness, because you know how people say that in the dark it's a bit hard to see at first, but then eventually your eyes get adjusted and you start seeing better and better and better. So maybe that's the case that happened when I was watching that movie in the headset. Once I was done watching the movie, I took off the headset and I could definitely feel the marks of the headset on my face. My eyes were a bit wet. I think that might have been a countermeasure from them getting dry and my body just making sure that my eyes don't get messed up. And I didn't necessarily have a headache, or nor were my eyes hurting or straining that much. In fact, some people complain that the headset is heavy, but it wasn't heavy for me at all. Overall, it was a pleasant 2.5 hour experience, but my only concern is that I don't know if it's healthy to do this regularly, to watch a movie every day, to put on the headset for 2-3 hours a day. Cause I've grown up in a time where my parents have told me that watching too much screen can hurt your eyes. And I don't know what to believe, if putting on this headset is gonna hurt my eyes or not. So for now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna limit myself, maybe watch an hour of a movie a day, or take breaks in between every half an hour, every 45 minutes. It might ruin some of the immersion experience for me to take off the headset, look around and then put it back on, but I think that's the best for my eyes. Overall, I haven't had any other complaints. In fact, I think that this might be my permanent way of watching TV shows if possible, as soon as Apple launches their app on here and other services also come on here. And yeah, I think that if there's research that shows that this isn't going to be bad for your eyes long term, then this could be a very great device to watch media consumption on. I'm starting to believe that this might be the future if things go well. things go as planned and this isn't gonna permanently damage our eyes. With more continual improvements on the headset, such as reducing their weight, giving them more battery life, and increasing the resolution, in a few years VR can be affordable by everyone and it's gonna be at a better quality than it is right now. So, do you guys own a VR? If so, have you tried watching a movie in one sitting? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time.